Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, handy viewers, such as you are. Oh, I've got even more baritone than usual this morning. Welcome to this episode 74 of Flip Flop Info, which I get up at 5 a.m. to pay people in other countries out of the games of Malifaux, giving them a significant tactical advantage because I'm half asleep. This morning I am joined by Pete from Rage Quit Wire. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? I've been awake a lot longer than you have.
Yeah. Welcome back, Rage Nation. I've got myself Pete here. Momo, get
That's
out
right.
of that bag. Good lord, man, get out.
See, that's why I don't have a cat, man. They just attack you.
one of my cats, who is like, he's like decided that I'm his best buddy sleeping pal. He just decided that the best place. I went to see him all day, and then it's bedtime, and he's like, "Are we going to bed?" Sweet. Like 2 a.m. I woke up, and he decided the best place he could sleep was in my beard. He's just like, this is comfy, it's cold out, and this is very warm. Fucking get off. Anyway, we're both playing the good guys. We're both playing Arcanists, Weirds, Chosen People, the ones that get all the rules. As ever,
Apparently all the good stuff.
we get all the good stuff. That's it. You know, if you can't beat them, join them. As ever, this episode of Flip Flop Info is sponsored by people that don't like Vassal. Cool. Here is a map. Pete is the attacker. I'd say flip for initiative, but let's just draw a card and go because we don't do that nonsense anymore. I've chosen a scheme.
That's what I have. I just have cards.
You just have cards. Cool.
But I guess I'm the attacker, so I get to decide. Let's see here. How many models do you even have?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going first.
Yeah. Did we want to run down what we brought? I guess.
Go for it. Tell the people what you got.
Well, I'm playing. No surprise to anybody. Sandeep Fauna Magic with a new model, brand new Essence of Power. So that's exciting. A model also not very much seen is Kudra. So she's beautiful up here. Another new model I never played, Oxfordian Mage, which they changed, and I just looked at the card and was like, oh, they updated that ability. That doesn't work that way. Fantastic. Shastar Guard. Got 2 Windgammon. Got a Rune who's going to punch things really hard, and then the good Kandara. And then a bunch of summons over here that don't worry about those.
Don't worry about those. They can't see them. Or as I got myself Clipper, a Frontiersman, Jonathan Reichart, Captain Ticklefingers, the Owstringers. Lovely, like Owstringers were like my favourite thing in M2E, so it's really nice to put them back on the table.
Yeah, it's nice that they're playable.
Because Lord knows you didn't see them in M3E. Paul Crockett, a model I am not convinced by, but still continue to try out. And then I'm very convinced by Bass 2. He is my jam. It is, for Guild Ball veterans, it is essentially Steeljaw in a long coat. So I'm trying out Bass 1, so I've got the Furtive Bernadette and Cornelius with a shotgun. And then all the way over here, down in the corner, I got me a Sandworm. He got a buff this week.
Oh, there he is.
He got a little buff this week. He's now speed 5 instead of speed 4. Still damage 2. Cool. Off you go, Mr. Attacker. Clock on you.
All right, well, I got to do things, so I am going to go with this Windy Gammon up here. I am going to look at my card. I'm going to do a Wind Blast on 2 Kandara. I need a 5 for this to go off. I don't have that, so that's fine. Got it, so we're going to push her 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be right there. And then we're going to do the same thing with this Windgammon onto Mr. Arun. And goes off, so we're going to push him 4.
Pete's got Unpack.
That is going to be my Windy Gammon 1.
Cool. Clock on me. I'm going to go with the Sandworm. Sandworm is going to walk up to that there strategy marker. Because points mean prizes. I'm going to interact with the marker and put it on my crew card to be counted at the
You recovered evidence.
I have recovered me some evidence. Like, let's do the things. Actually, let's have a quick read of the
strat.
the strat. Let's have a quick
How do we
read.
actually score the points?
Well, no, I know how you do it, but how do you get the extra one? Like, how do you get the extra one in this bad boy?
Let's see here. So,
because it is all about that extra VP.
Yeah,
Once
the
per
extra
game,
fee
you
and
have any
if,
free information. Okay, so I'm gonna put scheme markers near your deployment zone. I'm not doing that now, so it doesn't matter. Clock on you.
Yep.
I will bear that in mind moving forward. Maybe I will forget. Seems likely I'll forget.
All right, so I guess I go with my other windy boy. We are going to push. I guess I can push. What's the range on that? Wind blast is 8. So I guess I'll wind blast Sandeep, I guess. Question mark. Sandeep, go. Ho. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cheat in this 10 of masks, which will give me a nifty knock aside trigger.
Very nice.
So we're going to... So we're 4. Two, three, 4, and then we can move them 3. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Sandeep ain't scared. He's hanging out there. And then we'll do the same thing onto Arun. Nope. And we will cheat in. What do I need? A 5? I do need a 5. So we'll cheat in that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey.
Hey, buddy. And yeah, that'll be the windy boy.
Wow. They're coming. Clock on me.
Yeah, I got to remember to hit that.
So I got a 17-inch gun. Let's do some proxying. Let's do some proxying. What are you doing, Momo? You're a good boy. By which I mean you're terrible. I mean, that kind of works. That kind of works. All right. Let's go.
I really don't like that Clipper Jonathan combo. It's kind of freakishly scary.
I'm gonna go with the Oustringer. The Oustringer is going to target the frontiersman with hand signals, needing a 4. That is a 1. This, however, that's a 4. I am going to spend a stone for the
Raptor.
For the whistle the raptor home trigger. So we'll push this guy 4 inches. He can go there, and then I'm going to summon me a raptor. Is it base to base? It's probably base to base. Base contact with the target.
And they come in slow, right?
Yeah, like all good summons, he'll come in slow. So that can go there. That used to hand out hastened. Now it's a 4-inch push. I have expert climber, so I can just walk up terrain, which is lovely. Because you know we're frontiersy, outdoorsy types. Right?
With your badges.
With badges in this one, yeah. And then I'm going to shoot that Oxfordian mage because he's like
rude,
standing out there in the open. So
He thought he was okay.
I've got good defenses against magic. How do you feel about bullets, son? Kapla. I'm on an 11.
I'm at a 14.
You're at a 14. Any triggers? Triggers aren't really relevant. Let's. I'm gonna go to 16.
What do you got going on for damage and
2.
trigger?
2 and no trigger.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take 2.
Cool. Have yourself some 2 damage, and we'll call it that stringer good. Clock on you.
Okay, and you have 7 models now, right? 2, 3, 5.
I got like 9 now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 7.
9.
I got 9. 7 unactivated.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Unactivated.
Yep.
I also have 7 unactivated, so I'm gonna just pass it back to you.
Cool. Clock on me. I'm gonna go with a raptor. And I'm just gonna go and sit on that strategy marker. So you got to kill me to interact with it. Clock on you.
Yep. And I don't think the mage is going to do anything for me because he's not as cool as he used to be. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go with that mage before he catches just random shotgun shells to the face. I was a little worried. I was like, he probably could activate Bass and just wreck him.
I got a 12-inch shotgun somehow.
Right,
the outstringer's going to gain a badge marker because I successfully done an attack.
Okay. Let's see here. I guess I'm gonna do beyond sight.
Oh no, sorry. It's on the enemy table half. That's changed.
Haha. See, that's just not as good as it used to be.
I think it's what they intended, but they clarified the wording.
Well, no, I'm talking about because you
bro.
used to be able to, the Oxfordian mage, I could like fly over here and then bring people up onto terrain with me. But now it's like, oh, you can place somebody within 2 of themselves on top of terrain. I was like, well, that kind of sucks, but that's fine. Okay. So if I'm gonna do that, I can walk and fly up there. Yeah, I guess that's probably what I'm doing. So I'm going to fly myself up to here, and then I'm going to empower to beyond sight myself.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to use this fancy tome there. Hey, we got it. So I'm going to get a fancy insight token. Is there an insight token? Impact insight. Sweet. I don't know what that symbol's supposed to be, but it's insightful. Is that a light bulb, maybe?
It's a light bulb, yeah.
And then I got the tome trigger to levitate, so I'm going to place anywhere within 2 on top of a piece of terrain. So I'm going to place myself right there.
Makes sense to me.
And then I'm going to electrocute your trained raptor, I think.
Stealth.
They have stealth.
They do have stealth, but
you are within 6.
But you are within 6.
Let's see here. So what do I want to do? Models on turn. Okay, that doesn't matter. What does that do? If it has any time. Okay, cool. So yeah, this will be against your willpower.
Either way, it's 4.
Which I'm sure is it's very high on a raptor.
That's it. 7.
I'm also at a 7. This is 2 damage, and I get a built-in tome since I have an insight. So I can take a plethora of giving you burning. I can remove a token from you to give you slow, or I can move you up to 3 inches, which will probably be the move to 3 inches, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm not cheating.
Okay, and you have 3. It's probably better just to kill you, maybe. Oh, this is a magical, so it doesn't even matter.
You can't kill me, yeah, unless you shoot me again.
Okay, so it'll be 2 damage. It'll drop to 1 because of magic. Because we tied, right? So it goes down 1. I lose a raise.
Yep.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
And then I will take the thunderclap to move you 3 inches. So I will just move you 1, 2.
Sad eagle noises. Caw.
Okay, I'll move you just there so you're not in base contact with that. Yep. I'll be done.
Cool. Clarky on me. Boop.
Yep.
could just kill that guy.
Rude. Says you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's
He was a
funny.
bad pick. Like you, I try to play one of almost everything if I can when I'm testing stuff out.
Yeah, my crew is literally called Sample Pack. Now Sandeep is in terrain.
He is.
So the hilarious thing about that is that currently Clipper's gun is min 4, because if the target is within 1 inch of terrain, this action deals +1 damage.
See.
So that is funny. But I don't.
Good thing they buffed Font of Magic with a couple more hit points. He was like 10 hit points last week.
Oh, really? So I could go there.
Yeah.
And I think. I mean, you're going to be concealing because of this tree, but you're going to be concealing anyway because of the standing in smoke. But I think it's funny enough to try. So let's go with clips. I'm going to fly with me. I'm going to target Jonathan Reichardt on the off chance because I declare a target. I need a 6. That is not a 6. I will cheat this 7. I will declare the inbuilt hasten trigger. So Jonathan Reichardt, whilst he won't come with me because I've not got a raise, he will.
Becomes a hasty boy.
He becomes a hasty boy, which is. I love the way in the notes, the developer notes, they were like, "We're gonna remove haste from Frontier," and Clippers there just going, "Shh, I'm an augmented model. Like, shh, shut up, don't look at me."
They'll never know.
They'll never know. And then I'm gonna shoot Sandeep because
Okay.
neg flip.
Way to be rude about it.
I'm on neg flips, but well, I'm currently on, maths is failing me, 13. I'm guessing you're on higher.
Yep, I'm on a 14.
Cool. So I'm going to go to 19.
Okay, well, that's so what would that be? 5 if I don't cheat?
Yeah. Oh, you got Aegis. You got Aegis.
Yeah, so it'd be 4. Sure, I guess we're taking 4. Shazam.
Blah, blah. Cool. And then I'm going to shoot you again. Let's see that red joker.
Yeah, let's not.
12.
Please no.
Please.
18.
Please no. Cool. I'll let that. I'll let that go. You know, Super Troopers is 24 years old.
That doesn't seem right.
I know, right? 2001. Sorry, it was just the
right.
Please no. These snozberries taste like snozberries.
You boys like Mexico.
There you go. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna go with Kendara, I believe.
Blue Jays won.
Nobody cares.
They beat Boston.
Okay, I care a little bit.
There you go.
Let's see here. So I'm going to, if I do that, what's the range on that? That is 10 inches. Oh, sad face. Oh, that's not a sad face. Never mind. Okay, so I am going to go with Kendara.
Okay.
Kendara is going to do the crew ability on her card, on the crew card. We're going to do Summon Golem. So we're going to kill these 2 Gammon. So that's going to happen first. I have to drain 2 Soul Stones. So I'm going to go down to 4.
Then you're going to kill the dudes.
Yep, so they're going to drop some evidence markers.
That's pretty good.
You place them, right?
I do, and they go within 3, if I remember rightly. Let's read the thing. After a model killed by enemy crew, the enemy makes a strategy marker within 3 inches. So let's do that. And I'm going to go... Oop. I mean, they're pretty deep in your half. They're not, like, what I would term accessible. But they have some strategy markers.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to kill them, and they have demise abilities to do things. So when they die, I can place a model within 4 inches. So Kendara is going to place 4 inches. So she will place 4 inches to right about there.
Oh, she's
and
coming.
I'm going. Yep. And then I'm going to have Kudra place 4 inches of her position as well.
Very nice.
So she will place herself over Meow.
Meow.
Yep, right Meow.
Right, meow.
Don't love that. Okay, and then they die. I guess they drop remains markers too, so we'll drop
Yeah.
one there. We'll drop one there, because why not? And then they're just going to go over here. Okay, so that counts as a normal AP, I suppose. That was 1 AP, folks, 1 AP. Okay, and then...
And then place your golem.
Yep, and then I got to place the golem in base contact. That's what I was just looking. So base contact with her. So I guess we can
windy
play
boy.
him there is probably what I want.
That's wild.
Yeah, sure. That seems like a thing.
Mm.
Okay, and then we will go ahead and with my second AP, I will do elemental creation targeting your sandworm.
Fair enough.
So this will be against his willpower, which I'm sure is very high. I will empower this.
It is a 4.
Okay. Hey, that's a red.
Well, that doesn't matter.
All right, so do I want to do damage, summon a gammon? No, because that would only be... like
What ability is
damage,
this?
so
Oh, elemental creation. There we go.
yeah, so I actually don't think it matters, because... Yeah.
You
All right,
just
so we'll just get ourselves a gammon. I will do an ice gammon.
There you go.
We'll put it within... Oh, you got a place effect, so that doesn't really matter a ton. So let's go like right there. And he'll come in with slow. And then I will... let's see here. I guess I can... I'll do beyond sight targeting... I guess we'll target the wind golem. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got it with the pull here and there trigger. So he will gain an insight. What's the quick command for insight? G. And we can move her or him. I think I'll move her to here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that'll be Kendara.
Well, there you go.
That was a nifty activation.
That did some things.
I like it when a model activates and the board looks very different after they
That's
activate.
what you want. That's what you want, yeah. I am an impactful model.
Are you seeing how far my wind golem can go?
No, I'm seeing how I can shoot it. It's like I have a solution.
Weird.
I have a solution to this problem. The sound of ratcheting shotguns. Alright, let's go with Cornelius. Cornelius is gonna into the fray. So into action. Bernadette, I think? No, or do I go with Crockett? Let's go with Bernadette. So I need a 6. That is efficient. So she is going to place within 3 inches of her current location. She's going to gain a badge, and she's going to gain a hidden token. So she has cover.
I also put slow on the 4 winds golem because I forgot to.
Yeah, it's a summon. Right. It's cool. Bass has got a walk of 7. So essentially he's going to go to there, scale up, and then I'm going to shoot me some wind golem, unless it's like... it's got some butterfly jump, so let's So let's go the full length of the 7. And then scale up. There we go. I'm happy with that positioning. Cool. Gun time.
Pew pew.
I'm going to empower with this here 2.
Rude.
And... oh, dear. Well, stupid sexy jackdaw for you. Cool, let's do it again.
All right, well, I'm going to butterfly jump first.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. And second shot. First is your defense. I'm currently on an 11.
I'll go ahead and cheat up to an 18.
That's a big card. You got it. Clock on you.
Okay, we get another butterfly jump. Butterfly jump. Let's see here. So we'll go to like, I don't know, we'll go to like here. Okay, I will go with the Windy Golem. When he activates, I believe this is something. Let me check to make sure I'm not cheating.
Not seeing anything.
Let's see here. There we go. Friendly academic models gain the following. Another friendly elemental within 6. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 damage. I'm going to go with the Wind Golem. I'm going to do 2 damage when I activate to the Ice Gammon based off of the power given. Now returned, so that's going to heal my Wind Golem 2. And then I am going to... I guess up we go the Sandworm. What is the size of your big sandy boy?
Here's a 3.
Okay, so we're stat equal on this.
Yep.
All right, well, I flipped that. I'm at a 6.
Now I'm at a 14.
All right, I kind of want to place you, so I'm going to go to a 15.
Your hand.
It was pretty decent.
It was pretty decent.
Pretty decent, as the kids say.
That's it.
This would be 2 damage, no triggers, though.
Yep. I'm sticking.
Okay, so it'll be 2, and I get to place you, because that's how Up We Go works.
Yep.
For no reason, I'm going to put you over here by Mr. Rajput.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
No reason. And then we're going to try to do a leap, I guess. He leapt. Where do we want to go? What's the range of Paul's gun? 14?
Yep.
All right, that's pretty decent amount there.
Excuse me.
I think... where is the best spot? I don't know. I guess I'm going to place... what did we do there? Got to read the card. Hold on. I do like the Theory Foe. I do need to get like a tablet though, because I think it just works better.
Oh, you can look at cards in Vassal now. I'm not using anything apart from Vassal.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even know that.
So if at the top bar, where you see the 2 buttons to bring out like the decks of cards, then you've got the 2 like hidden areas, then you've got the rules reference card. You're then going to see 2 sets of cards with aces on them. The one on the right hand side as player 2 is yours. If you click that, it'll open a window, and then every time you click on a model, it'll just bring up the card in a little window on your screen. Sometimes it needs fixing.
Okay, well, it looks like it needs fixing on my end.
All right, I'll tell. Like, it's one of the things you can't fix mid-game because it duplicates everything on the board and makes everything rubbish.
But I gotcha. I'm like,
but I'll show you that. I'll show you that another time.
All right, so I want that. Okay, so I gotta just read this real quick. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna place a little further, but I gotta check to make sure that. I'm going to be a little conservative right now, and I think I'll just back up to like here.
Okie dokie.
And I'll stay within 1, and we'll call that good.
Okie dokie. Clock on me.
Windy boy done.
Let's take all these off. Boop. Yeah, that summoning an ice cannon for the 4 winds golem to heal up from is very nice. That's a nice little thing. I like that.
Yeah, you can ping elementals, but elementals can also do it to other elementals, which is kind of cool. Kind of takes them out of the danger zone a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Let's go with Mr. Crockett. He's gonna run to there, and I'm just gonna put a couple of shots into Kudra, I think.
Okay.
Although she's defense 6 with butterfly jump, she's
pretty decent, as the kids say.
Pretty decent. Maybe I won't do that.
I would appreciate the free movement.
That's it. It's like, wow, that's a lot of butterfly jump. What do I want to do? So let's go with Jonathan. Let's give Captain Ticklefingers. Did they change Get Along? They changed Get On. Oh no, it's that. I know all your hideouts is what I'm thinking about. That's a long range. I could just do that. It's quite funny. Boop. Boop. And then I got a 2-inch Winky. So I could just walk charge straight into Sandeep.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of where I'm at. So let's do that. Yeah. Let's go say hi to the deeps. So we'll do a walk charge. Oh, I'm hastened, so I definitely can. Yeah. Because you don't have. No, you don't have any kind of butterfly jump.
I do not.
Okay,
but I do have concealment.
You do have concealment, but I am within an inch of you, so it doesn't matter.
No, you're not. You're outside.
I mean, I've got hastened. I got plenty enough movement to be able to get in.
You ruined it.
Yeah. Punchy. And declarations?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, you've only got 1 card, so are you empowering? Are you empowering with your 1 remaining card? I guess is the question.
That is not happening now.
Cool. Flicky flick. I'm on an 11.
Joke's on you. I'm at a 6.
You're cheat.
What's the base damage and crap for this?
3.
And is this the built-in execute if you get like a raise or something?
If I get a raise, I have to discard a card. Yes. If I get a raise, then there's built-in execute.
I want to keep this card for offensive potential, so I am gonna not cheat.
You're gonna not cheat. So what's your total?
I'm at a 6.
You're at a 6. I'm gonna go to 16 for 5 damage.
Okay, Sandeep's gonna take 4.
And then please discard a card, a soulstone, or the model.
I think I should do the model. I will go ahead and spend a soulstone.
That's fair. Go, Captain Ticklefingers. I am going to use my signature action. I know all your hideouts. So this is versus your speed.
Do you get a badge token?
I do get a badge token. I do get a badge token for a successful attack on your half. Thank you very much. for People's Protector. So, yeah, this is stat 7 versus your speed. I'm hoping for a ram. That is not a ram.
Flipping super well right now. Okay. Well, I'm guessing this is an opposed duel, I guess.
This is an opposed duel, yeah. It does no damage.
Right.
So
unless you get the ram for the sudden strike.
That's it, yeah.
Well, if you have it, you can cheat it.
Nah, I'm good. So target gains either exposed or hidden. I'm going to give you exposed. I'll give you a 2, so you can't benefit from cover. Okay. I'd much prefer that if it was you can't benefit from concealed, but there we go. And then with the I can move you up to... Oh, that's your card. That's why I can't find the thing. I can move you up to 4 inches, and there's some burning right over there. So let's do that and go 1, 2, 3, 4 to set you on fire. Burning's not S anymore for sizzle. Burning is now D for... I don't know. Dang. Dang, I'm on fire. And I had a crow trigger for... So I can gain a hidden. So I have cover wherever I am. Which I think I had anyway, because I'm in concealment. Because I have my funky keyword ability of if this model has cover, it has concealment. And if it has concealment, it has cover. Which is quite a nice defensive package. That's Captain Ticklefingers done. Clock on you.
Okay, what do I want to do here? Well, I'm already burning, so I can't get more burning.
You can't get more burning. You cannot get more burning.
Let's see. I guess. What do you do in essence? You got. Okay, that's not that. I think I do that, and then maybe not. Move that. All right, so I'm going to go with the Mr. Essence of Power. Let's see here. Okay, Mr. Essence of Power is going to Power Blast Mr. Sandeep. That sounds a little inappropriate, but here we are. I'm going to flip. It's at a negative because of concealment.
Yep.
So add an egg, but that's cool because we don't need a target number.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so we just get to move him 5 inches. Oh, it's directly away. That
directly away.
Well, we're not doing that. Okay, well, that was my mistake there.
Plus,
I guess I would say I'm doing that to Kudra instead of Sandeep.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still doing the activation, but I was like, oh, we're gonna pull him, but that's okay. If Sandeep dies, it's fine because we get a golem out of it.
You what? I beg
yeah, Sandeep has a demise where he becomes a golem.
I beg your pardon. Yeah, that is what it says on the card.
That's what it says. That's why I'm like, if he dies, whatever. I get a golem out of it. The crew card doesn't go away, even if he dies. Let's see here. So this is up to 5 away. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then what else are we doing? Actually, I kind of probably just want to do that again, don't I? I can do energy drain, but that probably doesn't do much for me. So I'll just power blast Kandara or Kudra again. So neg again. Hey, Black Joker, but that doesn't matter.
Nah, because you're just relenting.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we need to go directly away.
That is pretty good. Yep, that looks suitably strategy markery.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. You'll probably get over there and be annoying, but that's cool.
I mean, I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, right.
Frontiersmen don't have unimpeded. I don't understand this.
Yeah, you think they would.
Yeah.
And then I'll try to energy drain Jonathan, I guess. So this will be against his defense. It's 1 damage, but I can also heal a model possibly off of this, so we will
So
see.
I'm in concealing and cover, so it's a magic attack, so it will do no damage.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm trying
Cool.
to heal Sandy.
Yep, fair. But just so there's no gotcha.
Yep.
19.
Hey, that'll do. That'll take a 13 out of you.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
essence. Squat to you.
Thanks, because otherwise that 13 was going to be, this here gunshot that's going to go into Sandeep.
Yep. Yep. That's why I was like, yep, I'll take that.
Yeah, let's go with Mr. Crockett. He's going to run up there,
Paul.
and then he's going to shoot Sandeep with his trusty rifle.
Rude.
Oh, it literally is called trusty rifle. That's hilarious. Yeah, pew pew.
You knew it was called that.
I did like it escaped my mind. I'm on a 10.
I'm at a 17.
Yeah. Cool. Let's do it again.
Was that your bonus action to walk?
Yes. No, the gun is the bonus action.
Oh, nifty. Okay, I'm at a what does that put me at? 12?
12 to more, but no raises. So 2 damage, and I get to summon a trap.
Oh boy.
I didn't even think I get to summon traps in this crew. Come on.
You do with Paul. You do with Paul.
I do with Paul. Or at least I would if the... Oh, hang on, that's what I'm looking for. Frontier. Is it in base to base? It is in base contact. So let's put him in such a fashion.
In the fire. In the fire.
So that he doesn't burn. So yeah, it's 2 damage on Mr. Deeps. And that is Mr. Crockett done.
All right. Well, I think I got to go with Sandeep before he doesn't get an activation.
Cool. Gain staggered.
Yep, that's going to happen. Nothing I can do about that. But what is the willpower of your trap? I think it's a 0, isn't it?
It's not great. It is 0. It is 100% 0. So if you want to do some elemental creation, then there's your boy.
But the thing is, it did get nerfed, so I can't target the same model over and over again, which is a little sad. But, they got to make it a little balanced, I guess, because that would be hilarious, just summoning 3 of them off your trap.
That would be funny. Not gonna lie.
All right. What is this? That's not great. Then that. I mean, I guess that's something, question mark. Is that what I want to do?
Is that a thing?
It's like, do I want to do that? I mean, that's not great. And then monitor binding abilities, okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, and I can do that, but that's fine. All right, well, I'm going to start with the easy one, and I am going to target your clockwork trap, and I am going to try to create me a gammon.
It seems entirely reasonable.
Yep, against your willpower. Well, that's not great.
Oh, 12.
Okay, well, I guess you're going to make me cheat a card. Okay, I guess I am going to cheat that. So we will summon a gammon. We will do... I guess we'll make an ice gammon.
And he gets an elemental binds.
Yeah, I may do that.
You don't want to just stick a hazardous aura right there?
Yeah, I could. So he'll come in with slow. That way you do an attack and kill yourself, I guess.
Well, I don't get an activation.
Yeah, but if you do an attack...
Oh,
I guess it's not... No, it is during an activation, so... You would get the attack, but then you would die off of the hazardous. So yeah, we'll go ahead and give him the slow one, I guess. Actually, no. Let's do the air one. So that's going to be the +2 movement and drop a ski marker. Probably not terrible. Sandeep's going to be 4. So I think we then Don't care about that. Don't care about that. So I think I just walk 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You are staggered.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
That's why I only move 4.
Oh, you're speed 6 normally. Gotcha, gotcha.
And then could have done that. That might have been smarter. And if I end within how close to the trap you get an attack?
3.
Yeah, which I'm in 3. So you would get that. You would kill yourself though, so that would be something. Another ally. Okay, I think I go ahead and let's say we put the vision of ice on the gammon. So yeah, we'll do the hazardous there.
Yep, makes sense.
And then I'll go ahead and do Spark of Insight, I believe. Could do that. That doesn't matter. Oh, that's actually quite good. Let's check fire there. So I'm not going to move yet. Because I think I can actually get another gammon off of this. So I'm actually going to stay there, and I'm going to do Exhaled into Being. So this is against the willpower of your trap.
Yes, absolutely, because that's your crew card ability. Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Stupid 6 eject.
Of course, if you keep doing that.
I mean, I had all the bad cards at the start of the turn. So
yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm now halfway through
the
deck.
So now we will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I will go ahead and do my signature action targeting the Shastar Guard.
Another ally moves up to 5.
Go off.
Yep.
Yep, got that. And we'll give him the air upgrade.
Oh, so that's nice. 2. That's real nice. Yeah.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will be Sandeep, and you can take your trap nonsense if you want, I think.
I do. So I get to place within 3 inches in base-to-base contact with you. Sorry, if you end an activation within 3 inches, which you haven't.
Like you're out. Hey, I did it! I did it right! Hooray!
I'm not within 3 inches of you, so I don't get to leap and smash your face.
Perfect. Just as I planned.
Exactly as we planned. There we go. Clock on me.
What's this yellow on Sandeep?
Here you are exposed. You cannot gain cover. That will drop in the end phase. I'm just using like when it's on me, it's hidden. When it's on you, it's exposed. Because I let you in a little secret. I'm not going to put an exposed marker on my guys.
Fair.
not doing that. Okay. So I have has Kudra got any kind of leaping or anything like that?
Just butterfly jump.
She's got butterfly.
And she can charge. She can charge while engaged.
She can charge whilst engaged. So you could,
and when she charges, she gets 2 attacks.
She does. So she could charge out of engagement with the frontiersman and still be able to interact.
Yep.
Which is cheeky nice. So I think
not terrible.
I could walk to there. I could walk to there. Oh no, I couldn't because there's like trees and shit. Let's do this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's do that. So the frontiersman's just going to skirt around everywhere and go base to base with that thing. I think what I'll do is like literally the last millimeter of his movement, he's going to touch into that woods so that he has concealment. Which will mean he also has cover. Clock on you.
All right, I guess
I need to not overlap that strategy marker because that would be cheating.
I'll go with this Ice Gammon. He is
Mm-hmm.
going to charge. Yeah, we'll just go to like right there.
Yep.
Let's see your Ice Gammon. What are you doing there, big guy? You are got their icy claws, so this will be against the defense on the worm.
Defense 4.
Hey, that's
Hey.
that's a big flip.
12.
Let's see here. I'm at a 17.
Yep. Have yourself a raise. So 2 damage.
Yep, 2 damage to you.
I'll take 2 damage.
Okay, and that is Mr. Ice Gammon.
Because he'd be slow. I mean, you're definitely getting last activation.
I mean, you can pass a bunch if you wanted
I
to.
could pass a bunch, but, you know, what's it going to do? And there's a 2-inch aura on this thing, isn't there?
Yep.
So let's put that up. So okay, so I'm going to go with Bernadette. Bernadette is she has a hidden token, so she can treat the walk action as a signature. So I'm going to go there for a signature. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thinking. I'm going to interact to drop a scheme marker there. And then once per turn, when I use the interact action to make a scheme marker, I can remove a token from myself to make another scheme marker within 3 inches. So I will remove that hidden. Oh, I've given myself an adaptable. And I'm going to throw another scheme marker out there. Clock on you.
Okay. Let's see here. I need that. Okay, so I guess. So I have to do after. I'm gonna do Kendara's ability after you, because that's your last model, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do Strength from the Elements. So since you activated, I'm going to kill this Mr. Ice Gammon here.
Yep. To then gain.
So that is it's gonna give you staggered.
Okay. Ooh.
And then you can put down one of those, and I'll put down a corpse over here. So you can put down another one of those little strategy markers that I'm going to keep giving you, apparently.
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, and these should be blue because those are mine, right? Because those are when they
no, because I'm making them, so they're mine. So
okay,
but the effect is the same. I want to pick up those ones rather than.
Okay, so you want a purple one there.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. All right, so he will be dead, and then Kendara can activate again, but she is slow. And then I will go ahead and do an activation. I will go with this little Ice Gammon. I am. Can I? So, do peons engage me, or how's that work for this trap?
Not at all.
So I can charge out of this.
You can, but you are staggered.
Okay, I am staggered.
As soon as you activate, you gain staggered.
Yeah, so I am going to go with that, and I will just charge to like, meh.
Yep.
Let me make sure. Let me make sure that's what I want to do positional wise. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. So this will be against your defense, and we'll do it onto. Actually, let's punch Jonathan. Why not?
Okay.
He doesn't have any defensive crap to punch me back, does he?
No, I don't have like a clapback ability of any kind.
I'm at a 6.
I'm at a 14.
I am done. Your trap can do things if he wants.
So at the end of your activation, I'm going to remove the 2 scheme markers within 2 inches of Sandeep and score Ensnare.
Sure. Not much I can do about that.
No, but I couldn't. Oops, I couldn't get the other model in to engage Sandeep, so it's just the 1 VP. There's a scheme marker underneath that ice gamma that I'm not gonna pick up just because. Oh, okay, cool. If you're happy, yep. I'm not gonna take the attack with the trap because it would kill it. I think it's more useful alive than it is dead.
And I didn't check, but was Bernadette within 2 when she walked up there?
She wasn't.
Okay. All right. So that is the gammon, and I'm going to keep carrying on because you're
board.
done, right?
Yeah, it's your board, buddy.
All right. So I guess I'll do the Shastar Guard. Let's see here. And this gives me vision and air. Once we're after this mode, the walk action. I don't think I care about that right now. So the guard. We'll do onward just to see if I can get it to go off. We do. It doesn't give me an insight token, but I can take the walk action, so I will walk.
No bad thing.
Do I want to? Do I want to score a point there, or do I want to go there? I think I want to go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I guess I'm just going to make it where I'm just outside of your little birdie's engagement.
Yep.
And then I'm going to charge basically just onto the other side of this. So like in a line like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go ahead and start by punching your frontiersman.
Okie dokie. Defense 5.
I guess it's against your defense.
Yep. 12.
Okay, I will try to punch you again. Well, this model's within 2 of
14.
Another ally. At a 16.
Yep. 2 damage?
Yeah, 2 damage, no trigger, and that'll be the guard.
I'll take 1 as I have cover.
Cover from what?
Well, because I have concealment, I gain cover.
Why do you have concealment?
Because I'm stood in trees. And if you were to draw...
Yeah, but I'm within one of you?
Within one is within the drawing. But I think more pertinently, you've positioned yourself so that no line of sight goes through the concealment. So yeah, I'll take the 2.
Okay, and that'll be that guy. And we'll see if she can deal with that, I guess. We'll go with Mr. Rajput. He is going to probably just punch the crap out of the sandworm, probably.
Not unreasonable. Especially as he attacks speed, and I'm currently stat 3.
I guess I can start. Do I do inside fighting first? The second player, same model, once per target declares an attack action. Oh, that's inside fighting. I don't want that. Target declares the prepare action. I guess I'll do good fundamentals, targeting. Let's see here, because I can do that. I guess I'll target the Four Winds Golem.
Okay.
See if we get it off. Need a 6.
Efficient.
Got it. I will use the Soul Stone to punch.
Yep.
So actually, let me see how that works. Tag team, place a small base contact with target, declared melee action against the model engaging the target, which receives a positive. Yep.
Very nice.
I got to spend a Soul Stone to do that. And then I'm going to place right about meow.
Yeah.
Yep, and I will go ahead and punch you. Fist of Unmaking. This is going to be against your speed.
Fair.
I'm at an 18 with crit strike.
I'm at a 12.
So this will be 5 damage?
It sounds about right. Because 12 to 18, 1 raise makes it 4. Crit strike makes it 5. Yep, 5 damage. I'm on 4.
Sandworm have hard to kill? I can't remember.
No. Does have a demise.
Okay. Oh, what's the demise do?
Place within 6, heal 4.
Oh, jeez. Did it always have that?
Yeah. Well, this edition. Yeah, it burrows away.
All right, well, I'm going to punch you one more again here with my first regular AP.
Makes sense.
Against your speed.
4.
I'm at a big old 9.
Let's make you work.
Okay, I might as well punch you. There's nothing else I'm doing there, so punching you again.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay, I'm at a 12.
You are, and I am at a 4.
Okay, that will be. What are you at?
4.
That'd be enough to hit your demise.
Yep. So let's go other side of that wall. Oop. And I heal 4.
That's kind of lame.
I think you mean real good.
Lame. That's okay. This is what I do when I play against a crew for the first time. I just run into the blender.
Oh, 100%. There's a lot of that going on right now for both of us.
All right, so that's that. I got Kendara, which is something, and then I have Kudra. I think Kudra just tries to punch this frontiersman.
Yep.
Let's see here. And I did get to, I'm going to put this down because I forgot to. So I walked. So when I did that walk ability, that upgrade lets me drop a ski marker. So I'll say I walked like up here. So we'll say I dropped the ski marker there.
Okay.
But Kudra's going to try to kill as she does. So she's going to char. Actually, what's her bonus? Let me check that first.
From all 1. Heals 1 for each friendly
yes.
elemental model within range. There are no elemental models around there.
Nope. And then that doesn't matter. She can gain insight token, so I guess I'll try to do that.
Yeah, see if you hit the crow.
Yep, we don't. But we got a 1 out of it.
You got a 1 off the top. Yeah, it's no bad thing at all.
2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll charge to there.
Yep, and you get to make 2 attacks because reasons.
I do. And let's see here. You are above half health, so I do get a positive on this swing against you.
Oh, there you go.
So Shazam. Against your defense.
No.
All right, well, you're going to make me work for it, I guess.
Mm.
All right, punching you again.
Probably. Yeah, there we go.
Let's see, what are you at?
11.
11. Well, I'm going to have to attack you again. So I'm not going to get the strat this turn, which is fine, I guess. So I'm going to take the Revelation. So this will go down to 1 damage because we matched here.
Okay. And you get an insight.
I'll get an Yep, I'll get an insight. And then I'm going to
use that insight
charge again. Yep, I'm going to charge to there, engaging both of you.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my insight token.
To punch the frontiersman?
Yep, I'll hit the frontiersman. Mm-hmm. So against your defense. You did gain poison as well, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
At a 14.
P for poison. 7.
So this would be 3 damage.
Yep, looks killy. Please
Looks
place
like he done died.
your marker.
Yep, I'll place it here in a second. I just want to see what this is. Cool. So we will place that. There's no way I can really score it, so I guess I'll just put it over. Doop. I don't know. I'll just place it like right here.
Yep.
And then I'll take my second punch against your raptor.
Yep. I'm just gonna drop me a corpse.
I'm gonna use my insight token. I'm gonna discard that one.
A defense of 4 says 15.
That's gonna be a 14. Sad face.
End of turn. Oh no,
yep.
Kandara.
Nope. Got the Kandara, but not as sexy because your sandworm is
hiding
over there, sadly.
Hiding the fuck over.
A place and you heal for. That is a wild demise.
Good, eh? Once per turn.
Okay, I guess I can do that.
Some of the people in the Discord are like, sandworm's trash. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to be over here playing my trash model.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm going to hire the sandworm out of cute words sometimes. That's pretty effing good.
Especially when it's like for recover evidence, and they're like, put a strategy marker on the halfway line. Okay, cool. Here's my From the Shadows model that's going to pick it up.
Okay, I think I tried to do this. So I think I can do this, maybe. Let me see what I need. Oops, not that. I need that. Okay, I think I can do this, and if I do, it's going to be hilarious. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to go ahead and start with Beyond Sight.
Okay.
I'm going to target myself with this.
Okay.
So just see if it happens.
Mask?
It does.
It does not.
But we didn't get the mask. That's fine.
Okay,
so we are going to get an insight. And then what do I want to do besides that? Can I see Bass on top of that roof or no?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see here. I guess I could try that.
When determining line of sight between two objects, if there's no intervening terrain, you ignore the object that the model is stood on. All line of sight and measures are done horizontally.
Okay. I guess I'm going to try to summon a gammon.
This is a hell of a turn one.
I know, right? I'm gonna use my insight token just to see what this card is.
Doesn't make sense. You get that well versed.
I'm gonna keep that on top.
Okay.
And I'm gonna flip against your willpower. Elemental
My
creation.
willpower is 5. Red Joker.
Oh man, you have gotten some of these flips at the end of this turn, though.
That's it. Yeah, you got me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep, not gonna lie. All right, so that's fine. I am done, and I'm gonna take 1 damage on Sandeep. Burning will go away.
Okay. So I have a strategy token, so I'm gonna score recover evidence.
Yep.
And if you haven't noticed, what used to be the old pass token dial on Vassal is now a VP.
Oh,
and it when you're using like the little strat box and the scheme boxes, it automatically adds it in. But for some reason, it stops at 5. I don't know why.
Fair.
Like,
I'm not gonna score my scheme, nor am I going to abandon it.
No. So anyone who has an exposed or a hidden token will lose that token, because they are only until the end phase.
Okay.
20 minutes to 40 minutes.
Well, listen, when Summoner's going to summon him, all right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Right, I'm going to grab a quick bathroom break, maybe grab a new coffee. I'll come back in a couple of minutes. Let's just do that.
Well, at least I'm back. Huzzah. I did a lot of stuff, but my master's almost dead and I'm not scoring any points, which is great. Fantastic. I'm doing it right. Doing it right, folks. That's all right. When you play something like Sandeep, you got to get used to the shenanigans. Get used to the shenanigans. I would have killed that sandworm if he didn't have that demise. Which I guess is an obvious point to make. All right, let me draw my hand while we're waiting on Rich to show up. Well, that is a hand for this edition. And did I make a smart? Okay, at least we did that. This sandworm's gonna be a problem. Kill it and then it just does that again. Don't like that. Don't like that. Mm-mm. Didn't kill the raptor. Didn't kill the sandworm. Loving it. Loving it. Didn't get that summon off. Ugh. Bad news bears. Man, where do I take that? I chuck Bass off that roof. Yeah, because see, I don't know why people say the sandworm's bad, because it's like he just places, picks up another one of those strategies. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Charge, kill that, get one. Actually, you could place and probably get both those. Maybe. Maybe. First Sandeep's going to die, so that's probably going to happen. Yeah, so Rich is making tea. That's a very British thing of him. So while Rich is, and I can't see the chat because I'm not going to try to look at Rich's cards and stuff. Obviously, he doesn't have a hand right now, but I know people might have been asking questions and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm enjoying Sandeep a lot. Definitely a lot of shenanigans here. A couple things I was planning to do obviously didn't happen that turn, but I assume a lot of people that follow Rich's stuff probably follow my stuff on Rage Quit Wire. If you don't, definitely give us a listen. We're on all the podcatcher crap, so if you just put in Rage Quit Wire, you can definitely find our content. We put out a lot of episodes for our podcast on the beta, so we have like probably about 7 episodes on the beta where I've been mostly focusing on Arcanist, but I've also been having people on to talk about their favorite keywords and factions. So done some stuff on lots of different things. Obviously can't cover everything in the beta though, but we try to. I did actually, when Sandeep got released, we had even some video content on our YouTube channel. So yeah, definitely check out our content. And if you want to be a patron, that's always cool too. But yeah, excited to play Sandeep. That turn could have gone better for me, not gonna lie, because I was hoping I would have killed the frontier with my charge up here with Kudra, which would have let me tide on the strategy. So that was the hope. And then I was like, okay, at least I got that. I can kill the raptor. Didn't get the raptor either, so that was great. So yeah, that's definitely something I was hoping to do. And then demise on the sandworm, because I'm not even looking at the frontiers cards, just because in the beta, I don't really pay attention to what my opponent's crew is doing. I have a general idea, but like those little gotcha moments, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna run into those. I mean, it's the beta. I'm trying to figure out what my stuff's doing versus trying to game my opponent. Um, but that was cool. Definitely makes me want to play the sandworm because just jump. I thought for sure Rajput was just gonna wreck him, and he did. But here we are. Here we are. We'll see what he does with the sandworm. I would assume the sandworm probably comes over here and just like schemes or something, picks up a strap. Got Gun Alley down here, so that's scary. Sandeep might be dead here, so good luck, everybody. Good luck. But at least I get a golem out of it. That's kind of the cool thing if Sandeep dies. Question is, I gotta look at the ice golem because I think he got a buff, question mark. Let's see what he did. He has Behemoth, which is cool. His demise. May remove a marker, heal 5. Yeah, that's more of a Rasputina thing. 3 damage, heave, knocks, wound, strike. Okay, that's something. When Sandeep dies, how much does it come in with is the question. 5 health. Okay, and what about the fire? Damage token is dealt. 200. When this model activates, to get a burning token, suffer damage from a burning token instead heals that amount. Okay. Yeah, maybe because it's 557 and this is 556. I think I probably like the ice golem better there. We'll see what happens. Sandeep might not die. We will see though. If he doesn't die, then I got some shenanigans. It's just going to be kind of a question of what is he going to activate turn or activation 1 to try and kill Sandeep, because I don't think there's a reason he doesn't do that unless he wants to save his sandworm. I can probably threaten the sandworm. So we'll see. We won't see. That is an elemental. This model heals 1 for each. That's pretty good. That's actually probably what I'm going to do. Is that Sandeep? This action cannot target. Demise, student for all. Sandeep's in danger. Lordy. Yeah, until I print on this model's card. Yeah, I just wish. Wish we had that.
Okay. There you go. Sorry about that.
I was talking to everybody about what I would do if I were you and what I'm planning on doing.
Okay, cool. Do you want to tell me? I need to choose a new scheme.
And you need cards.
And I need cards. So there's my new scheme. I wanted to see my wife because it's 7 a.m. She's awake. The light was on, so I could see she's awake. She's like, "Do you want a cup of tea?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Does baby girl want a drink?" She's like, "Nah, she's asleep." I'm like, cool.
I said that's the most British thing ever.
Yeah, no, 100%. So I went and made Jen a cup of tea, and I went back into the room, and my baby girl's like, "Milk, daddy." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I can't say no. I'm playing a game of Malifaux.
Gang.
Yep, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Like, yeah. Y'all are cool and all, but baby girl is baby girl. Yep. So I got first activation.
You do.
and it is just tempting to remove Sandeep from the board at this point. I won't not put the fuck on me. Not gonna lie, that is tempting. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the game as a whole, but it is tempting, and that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go with Captain Ticklefingers. So at the beginning of his activation, I could remove a badge token to remove all scheme markers within 3 or declare the walk action. So I will remove my badge token because you are no longer hazardous. Or is no, hazardous is like to the end is just a thing.
It's just on the upgrade.
It's just on him. There you go. So I will take the damage. But it's only 1 damage.
It's okay. It's not as brutal as it was last edition.
Yeah, exactly. So. I'm going to have me a walk action. So my walk will be halved because of... I'm engaged by a model. So I'm going to go to there. And then let's punch your boy. I'm going to empower with this convenient 1.
I'm gonna also empower.
You know what? I can see why you would do that. Kapla, I'm on a 19.
I'm at a 16.
So dead. Oh no, you got Aegis, don't you?
Yeah, I'll take 2.
You'll take 2. Is the mask anything useful? Knock aside. I will take the knock aside. Let's move you up to 3. So you can go to there. And then I'm going to charge you.
Okay.
To there. Yep. Yep, I'm good. It's punchy.
Okay, I'm gonna empower again.
Cool.
That is not gonna do.
So what's your total?
Do I want to make you cheat a card? I think I do. I'm gonna make you cheat a card. I'm gonna go up to a 16.
You're gonna go to a 16.
Let me see what you got here.
I mean, I only need to tie you, so.
I know. Listen, I know. I'm just.
So I'll cheat a 10 to tie you.
Okay. So that is not an execute, so I don't have to do a demise, or I don't have to discard, and I'll still get my demise. Is what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, my execute does not ignore demises.
Oh, cool. Either way, I'm still.
Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. It doesn't have it written on the thing. It's part of the core rules that. It doesn't matter now. I think I'm wrong anyway. I'll come back to that, maybe. But you still get your demise.
Well, either way.
That's the critical thing here, is you get a demise.
Yep. Oops, not that.
There's an ice golem.
Yep, Shazam.
That's a summoned ice golem.
Oh, wait, you got to put down the thingamabob there.
I do have to put down the thingamabob there. And I'm going to do...
Let's throw that there, because when...
That... And then, so yeah, Sandeep can go away.
Alright. Sad face.
Yeah. Sad beard face.
Pretty sweet.
I am still within melee range of the ice golem, because that's how maths works. 40 millimeters is not as big as 2 inches. Yep. So I know all the hideouts, targeting myself, because no, it's an attack action. I can't targeting you. Actually, or shall I target Bernadette? I'm going to target Bernadette. It will be on a neg, but I'll target Bernadette. I'm going to empower this here ram. So targeting Bernadette, that goes off. So she's going to gain a hidden token. She's going to gain a hidden token. I'm going to declare the sudden strike trigger, and I'm going to punch your newly found golem friend.
Okay.
I'm at a 12.
I'm at an 11, 10.
You're at a 10, so that'll be 2 damage after armor.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not cheating.
No, neither am I. And that is Captain Ticklefinger's done. Clock on you.
Okay, I guess I go with the Ice Golem because I want to get at least something out of this activation. So I'm going to activate. I'm going to do 2 damage to the Essence of Power to heal those 2 I just took.
Very nice. Like that. That's cool.
Yep, and then...
I'm seeing some stuff here, Pete.
I know, there's some things here. Some things. I'm going to charge because that seems decent, as the kids say.
Yep, because
I'm just going to charge into base contact with that little sucker.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and then this is going to be against your Défense. I will empower this with... That's not going to do anything. That's not terrible. Is that what I want to do? Or I can do that. Yeah, I'm going to empower with the ram trigger, so that'll give me a heave if I hit.
That's very nice. Oh.
Hey, I'm at a 18.
I'm at a 17, and that's where we'll stay. Right.
So that'll be 3 damage, and I get to heave you.
Yep.
Let's see here. So within 3, let's see here. It may remove a friendly. Do you have a token on Jonathan? By any chance?
I removed the badge token for a free walk, so no, I do not have a.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not true because I successfully punched Sandeep, so I do have a badge token.
Yeah, so I am going to, because apparently on Frozen Smash, I can remove a friendly... I can remove a friendly token from a target.
Yeah.
Friendly to... Oh, so I have to have a target, one of mine on you. So, okay. All right, so I'm not doing that. So you're fine. You still have it.
You can't remove the badge token.
Correct. And then we're going to heave you. I think I'm just going to throw you over there, honestly.
I mean, I'm very out of the way.
Yep.
I am going to score frame job.
Well, hold on a sec. And then... I don't even know what frame job is, but that's fine.
You punched me. You punched a nominated model on your table half.
Well, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm taking it all back. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to do Stinging Cold. So I need a 5 for this to go off.
Yep. Enemy models within 3-inch must pass a thing.
Yep. So speed 13 or you get slow.
Cool. So I'm speed 6, I believe. So I need like a 7. Slow. I don't like it, Pete. I don't like it, but I'll do it. Just for you.
All right, that's your go, man. There's an ice golem right there.
There is an ice golem right there. He's got a beard. It's a nice golem.
Icy beard.
He's got a nice golem with a turban. Where's Sandeep's corpse? Is that this guy?
Right there.
Okay.
Seems pretty rude, but okay.
What am I doing about this flank? What am I doing about this flank? These are the big questions for me right now.
I don't know. You push the middle in pretty good though.
The middle I'm okay with. Middle's pretty good. So now there is a strategy marker right there.
Mm-hmm.
Sandworm's height 3, so I can't see over that wall. Let's have a quick read of the strategy, because read the things.
Yep.
Read the things.
Also, this makes me even believe even more that summoners, you probably shouldn't play into recover evidence, but that's fine. I told you when we were texting back and
You were
forth, I
like,
was like, I'm going to summon all the gammon still. I don't care.
Yeah. We're like, we're doing this. I want to test my boy. Yep. That's perfectly reasonable, because as much
Funny
as
enough, I think the other Sandeep is probably better for recover evidence because he punches really hard.
Yeah. Whereas for me, I was like, I've done a bunch of Bass 2. I'm playing Bass 1. Cool. What's this?
Yep.
What pool are we playing? Oh, it's this. Fine. Like, that's just, we're in a beta test.
Exactly.
We're not in a tournament. What do you want, Momo? Stop meowing at the door. You wanted to go out. You're out. Meow. Shut up. Little dickhead creature. That's not awful. That ice gammon's a bit of a problem. But we will work that out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, fine. There's a solution just presenting itself. But we'll come back to that. Come on then, come in. Shut up. It's my noisy boy. Let's go to the Sandworm. Let's generally just get the hell out of town. So I'm staggered. So that's not my favorite thing ever, actually. Look, I let you in the room. You can shut up now.
Y'all, shut up now.
Yeah, shut up. So I might have to double walk, which is not my favorite thing at all. What? That's it. You go play in the paint. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that at all. And I can't cheat there. Where are you? Okay, so that's not a terrible place to start. That's not a terrible place to start. Oh, I could do that. Yeah. What are you doing, Bass?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I might shoot an old man with a beard. Let's start there. Let's start there. The ice gammon have a demise.
Yes. When they die, they pulse out staggered.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
terrible.
good. That's not terrible at all. I really don't know, but hey, I got time. I've nearly caught up on time just through dithering. Thrilling television for those in chat. Hey, Cody.
Judge, slow play.
All right, let's go with the Sandworm.
Says the summoner.
It says the summoner. Yeah, so I'm going to walk to there. I'm going to walk to there, because let's get the hell away from all those people over there. And then I'm going to terror from below the Essence of Power. This is targeting your... Actually, let me... Can I have done... You know what? I'm just going to go... Oh, no, I can't do that, because that's 3 AP. Which would be cheating. So I'm going to walk to there, and then I'm going to terror from below your essence of power versus your speed. Final answer, flipping a card. It does no damage, but if I succeed, I place in base-to-base contact with you.
Oh, that's rude. Okay.
18.
What's it against?
Speed. So you're on a 15.
Okay, that's gonna hit either way.
And then I would remove all markers within 1 inch of the target, but there are no markers within 1 inch of the target. Clock on you. End of activation.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing that I told people in the fireside chat I was gonna do yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
I don't care. This is terrible timing. It's not the time to do it, but I'm gonna do it just so it happens.
Cool. You can say hi, Momo.
I'm gonna activate the essence of power.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're gonna turn it into a golem?
Oh, that's happening. But before that happens, we are going to let's see. We got power blast. That doesn't matter. I think I do energy drain. Yeah, I think I do energy drain.
So many golems. This is so cool.
Twice.
You started with none.
That's not. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for the game, but yeah. The only problem is it's a replace. So do I want to replace and get one swing?
This is the thing that you really want an obey for.
Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my energy drain, then I'm going to make myself a golem, and then I'll punch you with the golem.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to do energy drain targeting the sandworm. This is against his defense.
I say 11 to you, sir.
I say 12 with drain magic.
Oh. What's your 12?
It's only 1 point of damage, and I get to heal 1.
Yeah, crack on.
Okay, so it's going to be you're
1
at
damage.
What?
I'm at an 11.
Okay, so 1 damage, and then you have to discard a card.
Discard a 3.
And I get to draw a card, and then I get to discard. I will discard that. And then I will go ahead and make myself a instill form for a golem, so I will discard. Man, this would be really bad to hit this black joker right now.
Oh, it is still a flip.
Yep, it is still a flip. Okay, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So we replace. We'll put myself just right here, and I come in with 9.
Current plus 2, so yeah, 9.
Yep. And then my last AP, I will take a swing on the sandworm to try to trigger your stupid demise.
Huge flaming fists.
I'll empower this, because why not, I think. Is there a trigger? Sweeping strike. Feed the flames. That doesn't matter.
Nah, nothing.
Nope, I'll just go ahead and flip it.
Yep.
I'm at a 10.
I'm at a 7.
Okay. 3 damage unless you want to cheat.
I think I do.
Skip-it-a-doop. What's that put you at?
13.
13. I will go to a 14.
There you go.
So you will gain burning and take 3 damage.
Burning is, of course, D for dang. I'm on dang. I'm on fire. I'm gonna go up there on top.
That doesn't kill you, actually, because you're at 4. It does 3 damage.
No, I was at 3 health because of the ping from the essence of power.
Oh, okay.
I was at 4.
Oh, you healed yourself. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm tracking. All right, and that is the fire golem.
I'm gonna go over there and hope breakthrough becomes an option.
It doesn't matter. I won the game. I have all the elements combined.
By my elements combined.
I am Captain Planet.
Between the two of us, who was more likely to turn into Captain Planet? I would have not have selected you, the conservative
That's fair.
carnivore diet man versus the lefty beardy socialist vegan.
Smoking my rich person cigars. You'll pay for this, planet.
Whilst I sit here drinking my decaffeinated coffee. Bass, what are you doing? Like, because your interaction is out of range of everyone, so you just don't have a signature action anymore. Because no one's within 6 of you, so I might have to come back to you. Maybe some people will move. I mean, that flank's kind of flanking. All right, I'm going to activate the trained raptor before it all goes horribly wrong up there. I'm going to target this here scheme marker with swoop. Needs a 7.
Sure.
That is a 6. I don't know what the scheme mark is for, and I don't think it's worth cheating.
Yep.
And then neither of these don't mind me. That looks all pretty like ready for strategy markering. Am I engaged by Kudra? I think I am. I am engaged by Kudra. That means she's engaged with me. Calm down, Rorschach. Yeah, I'm just going to move so I'm in base-to-base contact with that strategy marker.
Yep.
You have to kill me to pick it up, but you're going to kill me anyway, but it's an AP sync. There we go. Over to you.
It's true. I'm going to go with Kudra right now and do that because I don't see any reason to do it.
I don't see any reason not to. No.
So I'm just going to charge to right about there.
Meow.
Yep, and I'll get a positive because technically you're above half health. That's a black joker.
Hey, we did it. I did not flip the black joker, so that's fine.
Okay, well, hey, against your defense, I get my second swing on it.
100%. There you go.
I'm at a 17.
Kill the bird. I'm at a 6.
Yep, so that'll kill him. What trigger do I get there? I think she has a reposition, if I remember correctly.
And you can...
She does.
You can make a strategy marker and then just sit there and farm them for the rest of the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see here. So we will copy one and we'll throw it like right here next to this guy. Actually, might as well just throw it up next to him. Okay. And then I guess I just remove one of these and recover the evidence.
Yep. Makes perfect sense.
So I'll just throw that there, and then she has her bonus action. That doesn't really matter unless I get the trigger. We'll try to do it on to myself, I guess, because see if we get the crow. We don't. So she's done.
Cool. Let's go Eclipse. I'll fly with me, needing a 6, targeting the Austringer. Because he's the only model within... Oh, no, there's no model within 2, so targeting no one. That is...
Targeting no one.
That is very successful.
You would have been able to take him with you.
I know. So I'm going to go place there.
I heard Clipper's a bad model, too.
Is he?
That's all I hear, man.
That's all you hear.
Every model in Malifaux sucks. That's all I hear.
I know you've been talking to. Oops.
Whoa.
There was look, I'm going to be honest. My block button has gotten a workout during this during this beta test, and I went onto the weird open beta channel on their Discord, and it just was a page of ignored messages.
Fair.
I was like, I'm going to turn around and... I was like the Abe Simpson meme when he goes into the strip joint and sees Bart and turns around again. I'm going to charge. It's like, well, there's no point me being here. I don't know. I can't see anything. Hey, curate your online experience, folks.
So you're going to take a point of damage from the ice cannon?
Sure, why not?
I did it.
So I'm going to charge to there with my first.
Are you going to try to kill my ice golem?
I'm going to try and move some stuff, I think, more importantly. So, first of all, I'm going to up... Yeet. I'm going to up we go that little ice gammon.
Rude.
Because he is size 1.
Okay.
Versus stat 3. That's an 11 from me and an 8 from you. Would you like to cheat?
You nailed it. Now I'm good.
Cool. So, he's going to take 2 damage.
Okay. I don't think they have anything. That's a demise. Okay, so he takes 2.
And then he goes in the fire. Dang!
Why would you put him over there?
And he is currently outside of an inch of furtive Bernadette.
Sure.
Who I don't think should have a hidden token. Oh no, Tickles gave it to her. And then I'm going to up we go the Ice Gone.
Okay. I'm at a 15.
You're not size 4. You're not size 4, are you? You are.
I am size 4.
Okay.
Come on, he's a big, huge chunk of ice, man. Come on. Come on.
He's a big boy.
He's chunky.
15.
He's a chunky boy.
15. So.
Plus, he had. What is that?
Behemoth.
I do have Behemoth.
You can't be placed, so I'm not cheating because that was foolish. Okay. But there we go. That's clips done.
All right. Guess I'm going. Oh, that's something. Because I could go there like that and like that. Does that do anything for me, though? I don't think it does. I think I just walk in. See if I can stay outside of 3. So I think I walk.
Gain staggered.
Well, let's undo all that.
Because of the trap.
That trap game.
That trap. So you are speed 4.
Yep. So we'll go 1, 2, 3.
That's terrain. That's a rock you just went on.
So I go where I want, man.
You're quiet now, Momo?
Alright, I think I walk to there. That way if I die, things happen.
Yep.
But then, so you can kill me with the trap if you want. I don't care, but he'll kill himself because yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and I'll try to hit my icy claws. Is that what I want to do? Or do I snowball this section series up to 2? I think I want to snowball, actually. It's not actually. I'm gonna throw a snowball at Bernadette. Why not? This is gonna be against your defense.
Cool. I have concealment, so you'll be on negs.
What are you getting concealment from?
Hidden token.
I don't think so.
What don't you think?
Even though I'm within an inch of you,
yeah, because it's
concealment.
I just have concealment gained by a token rather than a piece of terrain, so the inch doesn't mean anything. Which is a sentence Lance has heard before.
I'll throw a snowball at Clipper then. Why not?
Yep.
Well, that's not doing anything.
What's it versus defense?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, 18. Hey, me.
Man, Ice Gammon coming in clutch. All right, he's done.
Cool. Clock on me. I'm gonna go with the Austringer. Ich bin ein Austringer. Oh, I should have gained a stone when the frontiersman died. Boop.
Oh, I gained a stone when Sandeep died. Suck it, nerd.
That seems reasonable. So the Stringer hand signals is an 8-inch range. Boop. But I get +4 range to all non-claw actions when stood on a height 2 or greater thing. So it's actually a range 12 thing. But we're still within range of Bernadette, which is the important part. The trap will not be attacking you at the end of your activation. I'm assuming it's a May. I should check that. It is maybe placed. It is maybe placed and take it, so I don't have to do it. So yeah, you've got your 2-inch hazardous aura, so that's probably going to trigger. Well, it is going to trigger. So I need a 4. That is 7. So I'm going to push. No, I'm going to move Bernadette 4 inches. She will take a point of damage because of the hazardous aura. So I'm
going to move her in the fire.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and indeed 4. And then I'm going to drain a stone. Boop. And I'm going to summon me a raptor in base contact because they're handy things. They're like,
You have a lot of stones. Why do you have so many?
Because there's nothing really to spend stones on in this crew.
Then why'd you bring so many?
Because the one thing that is good is summoning. One is summoning raptors, and the other one is Bass's defensive trigger.
That's fair.
And yeah, hand signals is now once per activation, which is annoying me in this exact situation for 2 reasons. 1, I'd like to be able to push Bernadette some more. 2, I suggested that nerf. So, sucks to be me.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so Alstringer's gotten him out. I've got me a new burb to replace the burb that you killed. I have a 17-inch gun. So I can't shoot Kandera because she's hiding behind a build. Oh no, it's intervening terrain. I can hear Paw Patrol.
Just running in your head.
No, like I think baby's up and watching TV in the next room. Yeah, I've got some actions, but I'm gonna shoot the ice golem. I'll be on negs because of concealing, because you're stood in a giant fog bank. But let's do the thing.
Yep.
Black Joker. Got it out of the way. Flip a card and tell me.
Gang.
Say again.
Yeah, I'm at an 8 or 7. 7.
Yeah, to my 6. Let's do it again.
Yeah, right. Yep. I'm at 10.
Well, I'm at a 7. I've gotten some bad cards. I've got the Black Joker, 3 and 2 1s off the top of my deck. So there's some cycling going on there. Clock on you.
All right, I'm going to go with my Windy Golem over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to do Wind Golem things. So he is going to leap. Oh. I need a 5 for this.
Clipper has a badge. Because Clipper, up we go tonight, Scammon.
Okay, I guess I'm going to cheat that. So we're going to leap to right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. And then, sadly, can't quite get that far, so I would have to walk and then charge, I guess. Don't love that. But we're gonna do it anyway, so I'm gonna walk and then I'm gonna charge to.
Can't end a movement over a strategy marker.
I know, I'm just putting that there for now, just because I want to see where I need to end up. Okay, let's get rid of some of that.
It's one of my favorite core rule changes of this edition is you can't just, like, I'm going to put a body on a marker and there's nothing you can do. Right.
So I think I'm going to charge within 1 of this guy.
Yep.
And then I'm going to target Bernadette with this, and I'm going to target her size. I'll
Yep.
use my insight token.
Cool.
So I'm going to look at a card. I'm going to discard that, and I will flip.
Oof.
That's a lot better. That is going to be against your size.
I'm on an 11.
That is 16 with pouncing strike.
Yeah, do you think, bro?
Okay, so that is going to be, you're at a what?
11. 11 to 16
So
is a
that,
raise.
yep, so that'll be 3 damage to her.
I should have made you. I do have cover because I have conceal because of hidden
Okay.
because she has the favorable terrain. So I'll take. What's your? We'll take. What was your damage? Sorry.
3, so that'd be 2 then.
Yeah, I should have made you flip on negs, but I didn't. That's my fault. Doesn't matter. Remember your rules, people.
Yeah, and then I'm going to place you over here, so you'll be in
Oh,
burning and take a damage.
dang.
And then I will pouncing strike over to your raptor.
Yep.
I want to be, I can't really get outside that. If you want to come in, you can, that's fine. So this will be, do I empower this? I might kill you if I do, so why not? I like running with no cards. I'll empower this.
Okay.
Against your size on the raptor.
Well, we are a size
I'm at a
1.
12.
I'm at an 11.
Okay, not cheating.
Nah.
So that'll be 2, and you'll take 1 going into the hazardous.
No, you just take the burning.
Say again?
You just take 1. You just take the burning from the hazardous. You don't take 1 as well. Oh, you can only take damage from 1 source of hazardous. So you can only take hazardous from 1 source of hazardous. You don't get to layer them.
It's not once per model.
Nah. It's choose a hazardous, it's that. You don't get to do the Asami thing of putting people thing into like 4 different sources of hazardous anymore. So when
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm not going to trigger it on Bernadette. I want to trigger it on the raptor.
Yeah, sure. So does Bernadette take 1
damage?
damage?
Nah, I thought it was like once per model.
Nah. Is it? Do you want it to have burning or do you want it to take damage?
Bernadette.
Mm.
She'll have burning on her.
She'll have
not
burning.
the damage.
Yeah, and then you want to put the burning and the damage on the raptor to kill it, presumably.
Yeah, exactly. And that will be the wind golem, and he'll be done.
You can drop a strategy marker within 3 inches of the dead. Because I don't think it's like... yeah, it's just after a model. It's not after like a... I keep killing models.
So if I had Sandeep alive, I could have these summons pick it up. We'll put it like right there. You go.
Let me go. Why, can you make them do stuff even though they're summoned?
Yeah, there's an action where you can push them and then they ignore having the summon token.
Wow, that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
And you got no cards in hand.
Correct. You can do your trap thing if you want on the wind golem.
You know what? I think I will. Let's do that. So I'm going to place them in base-to-base contact. Basically there. Just squeezed in between Clipper and the Windy, but outside of the 2 inches of the
the hazardous.
So this versus your defense of 5. So even stats. I'm at an 11.
Okay. I'm at a 12.
You're at a 12. I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'm a butterfly jump.
Engaging, but not gaining burning, presumably.
Yeah, I couldn't quite get within 1, so I'm just going to hop in the middle here.
Yeah, it's cool. Oops.
Okay, and yeah, one golem is done.
Okay. I'm going to go with Bass. I don't like it, but I'm going to go with him. And I'm going to walk to the edge of the building, and I'm going to scale down.
Yep.
To there. I'm going to into the action. Bernadette needing a 6. That is a 1. Here is a 7 that I've been saving. So I'm going to place her within 3. I'm going to place her outside of the golem's melee.
Okay, and so is this like last edition where if you place out, that counts as a movement? So you would be taking 1 from the hazardous there?
I do not know.
I think so. I
I'm
haven't seen
just
anything
I'm just going
different.
to take a damage, and I'll read up the hazardous
Sure.
rules later. And with the recruit trigger, a different ally in range is going to gain a badge token. Well, I'm a different ally. And then with my 7-inch walk, I'm going to go there. I'm going to pick up that marker.
Yep.
And call it good. Clock on you.
Okay, calling it
Oops.
good. Wow. Very, very aggressive there.
Mm.
All right, I think I go with... How fast is Bass?
7.
He's a fast boy.
He's a nippy boy.
Let's see here. That doesn't do it, does it? Nope. I think I go with Kendara. What's Bass's willpower?
5.
All right, well, I'm going to start with Kendara. I'm going to... Beyond sight, I will target myself. So I need a 5 on this. Nailed it. Should have done the other thing. That's cool. And then I'm gonna do elemental creation targeting Bass. I'm gonna use my insight token. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. Why not? And I'll try to hit Bass with it. So I am at against your willpower, I'm at a 12.
You got another AP after this, haven't you?
I do.
18.
Oh, just holding on to that 13 there, like a boss. Okay, what am I doing there then? I guess I can do that, which is probably what I do. So she lost that. I think I set myself up. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's all I can do, unfortunately, and she'll be done.
Cool. Clock on me. I think I go with Bernadette. I'm gonna walk within an inch of that marker, pick it up for an interact, and then with gear up, targeting myself, need a 5. That is a 5. I will remove a badge token from myself to heal 4.
Okay.
Clock on you.
All right, I guess I go with Rune. What I want to do, that doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. You got that there. Can't do that. Yeah. Section target declares an attack action. Yeah, I think I do that. So I got to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will do good fundamentals targeting Kendara. Yeah, we did. Missed
Yeah,
it
you
by
do.
1. Let's see your target's placed. I don't care about that. That's the second time I've hit that Joker when I wanted this Soulstone. That's kind of annoying. I guess we'll give her adaptable. And I will spend a Soulstone to go into base contact with her. And what's my melee 1? Yeah, let's just go ahead and go here. And we'll just punch Bass in the face. What's your defense or willpower?
5.
Both of them? Okay, well, I'm going to... is your trigger off of any attack, or what's that?
When I suffer damage.
You can spend a Soulstone to do what?
Give you a hidden token and place you within 4.
That's kind of dumb.
Just yeet you somewhere.
So if I go there, you can just move me back. And I could charge again. You move me there. Could put me up on the roof where I couldn't do anything.
That's kind of my plan. You can go up there.
Yeah, I'm just going to place myself. I'm not going to take the attack action. I'll place there, and then I'm going to charge Bernadette.
Yep, fair enough.
So I'll go there where I'm engaging both of them.
She is concealed, so you'll be on negs.
Yeah, what's her defense, willpower, and speed?
5, 4, and 7. So willpower is the lowest.
Okay, hitting the willpower.
Yep. Oh,
such bad interactions.
6.
Okay, I'm at a big old 9, so that'd be 3 damage to her.
I'll take 2 because I have cover.
Okay, and then I get to push you.
It's a really good defense, that favorable terrain, especially with it's much more impactful in Bass 1 because you can hand out hidden tokens.
And I'll move you over here by the
yeah
boy.
By Big Windy.
That'll be a rune.
Clock on me. I just have
Paul.
Crockett.
Paul.
I mean, that is quite funny. That is quite funny. And first rule of being a dickhead is do the funny thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's within range. Do I like? Yes, I don't. Let's do this. So I'm going to double walk to there, and then I'm going to try and summon a trap off your scheme marker. Need a 6. Hey, we did it. Too funny not to. I'm going to summon a trap. Can't go over, can't overlap. That remains. So I'll go there, remove your scheme marker, and that's pulled on your board. Have a trap.
Okay. It's a trap. All right, I guess I go with the Shastar Guard. I will pick up a strategy marker, and I will try to go onward. We do. We get to take a walk action, so I get to go.
Oh, I should delete the old Paul Crockett.
We'll go like there, and he'll be done.
He should be staggered because he activated within 3 of a Clockwork Trap.
Okay.
So you need to take like 4 inches off that movement if you walk twice.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna be back here-ish.
Is your intent to be outside of 3 of...
I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Hold on.
Okay.
Because unironically, that totally just screwed over what I was planning on doing.
I'm impressed with the number of traps I've gotten out for playing the non-trap master. You, Mr. Crockett, have gone up in my estimation.
Because I can't afford to miss that again, unfortunately. Okay, so I think I do this and I just leave that there.
Okay.
And then I just triple walk to where I wanted to, which is right there, I guess. And that'll be him. And he's
Okay.
not staggered anymore.
No, and then I guess
And then,
the mage picks up the strap marker.
yep, and then I go with the mage. We're going to pick up a strat.
Yep.
Then I'm going to fly over to here. Actually, that doesn't even freaking work, does it? No, that doesn't even work. That's stupid. All right, so I'm going to pick up that strategy marker. I'm going to put me back where I was. It's not going to work. That trap just totally screwed that point up, which is fine.
It's what they do.
Okay, so what are we doing then? So we at least get the strategy point.
You're going to get
Don't
strat this
get
turn.
that.
Yeah.
Can't manufacture that. Yeah, it just sucks. We're just going to have to effing figure it out. Okay, and then I'm going to... Let's see here. So what's the range on this? That's pretty decent. I'll go ahead and... Guess I could have done that. It doesn't do anything for me. All right, I guess I'm going to go ahead and Lightning Bolt will do against Crockett's willpower. So this will be against his, his willpower.
Cool.
Yep, insight token, not using it.
10.
So I'm at an 8.
10.
Okay, Beyond Sight doesn't work a ton here, but I guess I'll do it onto the Shastar Guard. Nailed it. He'll get an insight token. And I'll be done there. And then anything else, or is that it? I think that's it. All right, that should be it.
Okay. Turn. So you're going to score strat. I'm not.
Yep.
Any schemes to declare for you?
Nope.
I'm going to take point of damage on Bernadette. Point of damage on the worm. The ice gammon will take a point of damage and die.
Yep. You're going to get staggered on Clipper.
Yeah. I can hear my wife singing the Paw Patrol theme tune. That's cute.
Okay, and you can place a strategy marker next to the ice gammon.
Oh, I can.
Then I'm going to use the restroom while you hash out your end of turn stuff.
I'm going to do the same.
And we're back. All right, well, that guy's dead. Not going well, gang. Not going well at all. This a-hole's still back here. She does have that, so that's something. Mm-mm. Yep, think I should have brought the other Sandeep.
Hello, Momo. Do you want to go back in the house?
Mm.
He's such a yeetable cat. He's the tiny one, so he just picked him up and threw him in the house. He's like, meh.
Nice. Meow.
One of the things I always
All right.
one of the things I always forget when I go in like dog people's houses is that you have to gently let go of dogs. If you pick a dog up and then you just kind of like throw it at the ground, it's just going to hit the ground.
Yeah, just go, ah.
And you're like, oh shit, sorry, buddy. Whereas with cats, you just kind of like, I don't want to be holding this thing. I shall just release it into the ether, and it'll sort itself out. Okay. Turn 3. So what's this?
Yep.
We're currently at
3-1 you.
3-1. I need to choose a new scheme.
Must be nice scoring schemes. To be fair, I kind of forgot what it was when I did early turn, and then I was like, "Oh crap, I should have done something else," and that
Should have scored me some
kind of
points.
screwed me. But yeah,
All
we'll
right.
get there.
So I have first activation.
You do if you want it.
I do, probably. Kandori, you're right there. Oh, but you have Serene Countenance, and that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Does she lose her stupid whatever token?
A hidden
Bernadette?
token. Yeah, I do. I do lose that. I can see me putting it back on pretty quick because it's super useful. I definitely do want to go first. It's just whom do I want to go first with? Sometimes it's whom. This bass is real interesting because he's just kind of like, I'm a guy with a gun. You know, he's not. There's not a lot of finesse to this dude. He's just
Yeah, I
kind of.
definitely think the other bass is more interesting, but
I like him because he does more traps, and I like traps because it just takes me right back to playing Steeljaw. Like, I'll be honest, and I played a lot of Steeljaw in Guild Ball. So you can just be like, I'm doing this, and what's the most annoying thing that I can do? That's a series of tricky things. That's a series of tricky things. What do you got, Tickles?
he's slow.
He is slow. He is slow, and also there's like you've sandwiched me in enough terrain. Actually, no, I don't think I can get to that point to charge the ice golem. Well, what he does, what Tickles does do is live. He's real good at that.
Yeah.
Let's go with Clips. I'm gonna go with Clipper. Let's go. Let's do a fly with me. needing and 6. That is 10. So I can place within 4. And we will go there. And then I think I'm going to charge the fire golem.
So are you outside of one of the ice golem?
Should be. I mean, I can place myself in such a way that I certainly am because of. There we go. If I fly with me to there, bonk, and then I'm going to charge the fire golem to there, and then up we go versus your size.
Sure, boop. Let's see here. Where are you gonna throw me? Let's see here. So I'm at an 11. What triggers do you have on Up We Go?
I have no idea. I have a knock aside on a mask.
Like that. I would rather not be yeeted unless you spend a higher card, so I will go to a 15.
Okay, cool. I got another attack. Let's do that.
Okay, I'll empower that. Boop. I'm at a 16.
Cool.
Or not 16, sorry, 15.
Clock on you. Staggered falls off.
Alright, I guess. What do we want here? We got Rouge Poot. We got that. I don't care for that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I guess. That might not be terrible. Maybe. All right, I guess I can go. What do I go with here? What do I do? I could do that. I could do that. That doesn't do me anything. That doesn't do me anything. That doesn't do me anything. I can't do that. Maybe I do that. All right, I guess. I guess I go with my Shastar Vidya. Go pick it up, probably. Yeah. Oh, when I killed that, I got that. I got that. Need to kill more stuff, unfortunately. So if I'm going to kill more stuff, I think I got to go with the Wind Golem. So I'll get staggered activating there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go ahead and take a swing on Bernadette.
Yep, she's got nothing right now. So versus size. Oh, hang on! Don't press anything. I shuffled my deck by accident. There we go. Cool. Go.
Okay. Okay, I'm at a 7 with collision trigger.
Don't like that. I'm going to go to a 12.
You're at a 12. So I will. I'll meet you at a 12 with collision.
Oh, there you go. Very nice.
So that'll be 2, and then I'm going to place her here. So her and the trap will take 1.
Very nice. The trap is a peon, so is ignored for all the things and does not make a remains marker when it dies.
Yep. And then I will go ahead and attack her again, because why not?
Why not? Oh my lord.
I'm at a 8 with a collision trigger.
I'm at a 3. I got an 11.
You'll go to an 11.
Yeah.
Let's see if I do that. I can go there. I hate it. Where are you, wind guy? There you are. Sure. I'll go ahead and meet you at an 11. So that would be 1, and then in collision trigger to do another 1 to you.
So I'm currently in concealing terrain, so I have cover.
Sure.
So your first damage does 1, and then the collision does 1?
Yeah.
But the collision will do nothing because cover can reduce to 0.
Does it do it for triggers as well?
It just reduces damage.
All right, well, whatever. I'm going to toss you over there, and I will then attempt to leap.
So if you're throwing me there, I'm not in... Oh, no. No, it doesn't matter. No, I'll still take the damage from the collision because at that point I'm no longer in cover. Because you do things in the order they are written on the cards.
Yep. And then I got my leap, so I'm going to leap to right there. And I'll be done.
So you're going to prevent pickups.
Pick up sticks.
They attack you and be like, do you want a butterfly jump? No. Oh.
Are you sure?
You sure?
I mean, I could butterfly just jump on the other side of that strategy marker.
It's pretty funny. I won't lie, that's pretty funny.
Leave my wind golem alone.
You leave my tiny totem alone then.
I don't know. Bernadette have hard to kill. Is that a thing?
Not without a badge token.
A badge.
I'm running out of models.
Well, I need to kill more so I can get more strat markers.
I think I'll go with Bernadette before she dies horribly.
That's probably good. She's got a big icy boy in front of her.
She does have a big icy boy in front of her. That works. So I'm going to go with Bernadette. Bernadette is going to tripwire against that corpse marker that I think used to be Sandeep. I need a 5. I mean, why would you? Why would I?
Oh, Lord.
How it is. I'm going to do it again because it's a signature action and not once per activation. That is an 8. That is much better.
Hey,
That is much
you did
better.
it.
I'm going to spend a stone for the resonant twang trigger. So enemy models within 2 inches of the target must pass a TN14 speed duel. That's probably just going to be the fire gun. Or be dealt 2 damage and gain staggered.
Okay. He is quite good.
He's quite good. Cool. Allies within 2 inches of the target may move up to 3 inches. Get the fuck out of here! And gain a hidden token. I have 1 AP remaining. Hidden token for Clipper. And then remove the corpse of Sandeep.
Oh.
See you, Beardy. I'm going to interact. And I'm going to Walter White the scheme marker up there. Bonk. And then I could remove the hidden token for myself to throw out another scheme marker. But I don't think it does me any favours. And I think I'm better off. That's Bernadette done. In more ways than one.
Think I probably try to kill her just because I can.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What do you got, fire guy? Hey, fire guy. Let's see here. That's something. That's something. All right. So we're going to activate, and the Clipper and Bernadette are going to gain burning.
Oh, dang.
Poof.
And that's how I'm going to remember burning.
Dang.
Dang.
Let's see here. So we will then go ahead and. Okay. Backtrack. What does that even do? It's not the best, I guess. We'll just go ahead and take a swing onto Bernadette. Yeah. Does she have concealing now?
She does. She has cover and concealing.
Well, suck it. I'm going to go ahead and empower.
Not unreasonable.
That is definitely hitting.
See ya, chick.
Yep, so that's going to be the old sweeping strike trigger. So that is 19 to whatever you got. Guess your defense.
But there's no enemy model within 1 inch of the target, so I'm not too bothered about the sweeping strike.
I'm sweeping striking anyways, man.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Nah, I'm good. Like, do your thing.
Okay, she blows up horrendously.
Please place your marker.
We will throw that probably somewhere in this general direction. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll put it over right about meow.
Right about meow?
Yep.
Cool. She is now a corpse.
Okay, and then we will go ahead and punch a Clipper.
Yep.
Okay, I'm at a 15.
11.
Care to cheat?
Nah, I'm good. So I am hidden, so you should be on a neg.
Okay. Oh, he's lame. A little lame. Ha, joke's on you. I'm still on a 15. Let's see here. I'm not going to cheat, so that'll just be 3 damage to him.
I'll take 2 because of armor.
Yep, and then I will do flash fire because I can. So this is my bonus. My signature doesn't go off, but that's fine because it's kind of meh. And that is the fire golem. Fire guy.
Fire guy done. So...
Yeah, big plans over there, Rich. I can tell.
I have. How the hell am I doing this? Because I gotta get me some markers, but they've all got like big beefy boys sat on them.
Currently, yes.
Well, let's try and do things the old-fashioned way and just kill people.
Hey, that's always an option.
But where Crockett's shooting the golem is going to be on negs because of concealing.
Yes.
And I mean the ice golem's only on 5. That's
True.
not awful.
It's not nothing.
But let me do some. So if I was to go with Bass, my Bass is rounding up. My Mork is 4, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 for a free walk action because I have a badge token.
I got a badge token.
I got a badge token. So I could walk for free, removing my badge, and then charge the Windy Boy.
Rude.
So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
Because Bass 1 is kind of like a generic punchy boy. Let's do some generic punching.
Yep.
I'm going to empower, and I'm going to flip.
Sure.
Well, there you go.
Pretty decent. I'm at an 8.
I'm at an 18.
I am not cheating.
That'll be 5 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot. I'm gonna butterfly jump because F that. Okay, I'll be right there.
Cool. And I have a draw out secrets, which I don't care about, so I'm not going to declare. Oh, I've done the reshuffle button again because I'm an idiot. Cool. Second AP, I'm going to shoot you with the same attack.
I'm in concealment?
No, the back end of you is in concealment. So in fourth you draw.
Question mark?
So in fourth you draw. It's not like you're not drawing line of sight to the back end of the base. Yeah. So flipping them cards. Was that a stupid sexy jackdaw I just saw?
Yep, I'm at an 18.
Okay. Well, I've got another AP, so let's use it. Shoot you again.
Okay, I'm gonna butterfly jump to right there.
You have
still in base contact.
Okay, cool. Wow.
17.
17. Yeah, I'll see you at 17.
How much damage?
3 down to 2.
So I would take 2. Is there any trigger off that?
Yeah, there's a draw out secrets.
I don't think I necessarily care about that, but do I want you to do that?
Oh, sorry, you're still cheating.
I could cheat.
You're still thinking. My bad.
I'll have 1 left. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it.
Cool.
And I'll just do a little butterfly jump to like right there. I'm assuming your shotgun gives you like a range. Like your shotgun's a melee or a gun, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. That's what I assumed. Okay.
But I think that's me AP'd out.
Okay.
But actually no, I've got a signature action.
Okay.
And I think what I will do, because there's only one model within 6, and that's the Outringer, so I'll see if I can give him a badge token. And I cannot. And I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So Cornelius is done. Clock on you.
All right. I think. What's the play there? Probably. Probably go with Kudra and get staggered. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, that's what I have to do. Then she's gonna go 2, 3, 4. And then we'll charge Paul.
Yep.
Against your defense.
14.
Do I have a crow trigger? Let me check. Kudra. She would gain an insight token. Don't hate it. What else am I waiting this on? I got that there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll cheat up to a 18 against your defense.
Yep, cool. 18 to
So that'd be 2
14.
damage and a, yep, 2 damage and a poison. I'll gain an insight token, but I'm going to use it on this next attack. So I'm
Yep.
going to look at this card. I'm going to pitch that. And then against your defense again.
Dang.
Yep, I'm at a 19, no trigger.
19 to 6. Difference of 13, 2 raises is 4 damage. Is that right?
That is correct.
I will take 4 damage.
Okay, and then I'll do my bonus, see if I can get an insight token. I do not. She is done.
I'm going to go with the clock on me. I'm going to go with the Ensnare. Yep, I'll shoot the Windy Boy.
Yep.
Ugh.
I do have concealment against that shot, it looks like.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm at a 12 right now.
You're at a 12. I'll go with 13.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 2 damage, and an ally within loss heals 1. So I'll heal Crockett.
Okay, you can put another strategy marker out.
Go there. And
Okay, and then my demise is going to trigger, so I will put a. So I get to summon 2 Windgammon in base contact with him. So I'm going to summon him there. I guess this other one we will summon here, I guess.
is he? Well, he can't go there because he'd be less than 50% supported by the rock,
Oh,
and he can't go over the corpse markers.
I'll go there then.
Yeah, that is a legal move.
I don't know why you can't go on top of corpse markers.
You
sure.
can't end a movement overlapping a marker, and a place is a movement.
Even so you can't even land on top of corpse markers anymore?
Yeah. You go base to base with them, but you can't overlap them.
Speaking of which, we got too many corpses on the battlefield. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, some of them are mine.
So,
So like Bernadette, that one is Bernadette, and
yeah, yours are purple, right?
There's an eagle. Yeah, so I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think just remove this one down here, and I think we're fine. Because when
Well, I can choose which one I remove, right?
you're absolutely correct, but I imagine you'll choose that one.
Oh, no, I think I'm actually going to choose this one just because, well, you don't really do anything else with corpse markers,
Not
right?
anymore. Bernadette made them explode, but
Yeah.
she's dead.
Yeah, we'll just remove that one.
Okay.
And then what else are you doing?
I'm gonna pick up this strategy marker because while I'm on a roof, I got a 5-inch interact.
Lame.
And I don't know if these summoned boys stopped me picking up this one. But I can.
They would.
But I can just pick this one up and it not be an issue.
Yep.
I then have hand signals to push models around. And I've got a 12-inch range on that. So I'm going to push Crockett. So it needs a 4.
Edo gang.
Do I want to cheat my last card? I think I do.
Do you?
I think
You
I
do.
I think I do because it's not a great card, but it will do the thing. So I'll push Crockett to there, and that is the Outstringer done. Clock on you.
Okay. We'll go with one of my summoned Windy Gammon. And where are you? So we got flight. We got that. Yeah, I kind of like that. So I'm going to charge. I can go 7. I think I'll just charge 2 right about. Yeah.
Yep.
And then this will be against your defense.
Yep.
That is a 3, so I'm at a 7.
I am at a 17.
I'm done.
Clock on me. I'm beginning to run out of time a little bit. But that's okay.
That's fine. We could probably chat a little bit about how this game would probably go turn 4 because I actually think it's kind of it's a little stagnant just because of decisions made.
Yeah. Crockett, you got an axe, and you got a gun. I'm just gonna punch the windy fella in front of me. Let's just do that with Crockett, because yeah, I'm at a 13.
I'm at a 14.
Cool. Let's do it again.
Again.
Oh, red Joker.
Yeah, what's that doing?
So I will declare onslaught just in case he lives. Because you haven't got any tokens on you. What's your total?
How much damage? I'm at a 5.
You're at a 5, and I'm at a 19. So that's 10. 2 raises, 4 damage.
Okay, that will quite kill him. You can put down another strategy marker.
I can. Yep, that's within an inch. That's cool.
Okay, when the Wind Gammon dies, I'm gonna place Kudra right there.
Look at that. And that's Crockett done. Clock on you.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with Kendara. I can do that. That makes kind of sense, I guess. Yeah, so Kendara will go because I guess, and she is going to do her bonus targeting Rajput.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cheat this because I need that to go off with the mask. So Rajput will get an insight token, I believe. Yes, insight token. And then I'm going to have him move 1, 2, and 3. And then Kendara is going to move. What do we got over there? We got that and that. So I guess she's just gonna go 1, 2. What's her speed? I don't even know. Speed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll just hug right over there. And then she will go ahead and try to hit you with Elemental Creation on Clipper.
Okie dokie.
Against your willpower.
A surprising 17.
Okay.
Also,
I have thoughts.
also you're on negs because I'm hidden.
Okay, so I guess I'll flip one more card. Shazam.
There you go. Could have been a red.
Here you
go. I'm going to activate Jonathan. Jonathan will get along targeting himself, needing a 4. That is cool. And then I'm going to wall of white me a scheme marker up there and call it good.
Okay, we'll go with a rune. Do I do that? Because I could go there. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Don't like it. Don't think I go with him yet then. Maybe I go with the Windgammon. Is that what we're doing? Range 8. Need a 10 for that to go off though. And we don't quite have it. Okay. Stuff and things. I'll go with my golem. I'm going to charge to here.
Yep.
Let me see if I can actually. Yep, and outside of 2, cool. Because my melee's a 3.
Hey, check that shit out.
Okay. Against your defense.
19.
Man, I'm getting really hosed over here. All right, I'm gonna punch you again, I guess.
And I got cover from this barrel and this pillar.
Yeah, whatever.
So because of favorable terrain, you need to be on negs.
How many of these dudes have this thing?
It's like my crow's thing.
You should not get cover against melee. That's pretty dumb, but whatever.
I'm on a 12.
That's fine. All right, we're done there.
Cool. I think I've just got the sandworm left. What have you got left to go? Aaron and a dude.
Shestar, Oxfordian Mage,
Pass.
and Arun, and possibly Kandara.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I got a Windgammon. Yeah. Okay, so Windgammon, what are you doing? Oh, let's just charge Paul, because F him, that's why.
Fuck that guy.
Yep. Okay.
9.
Black Joker.
Oh.
Get wrecked.
Pass.
He's done. Let's see here. We got that and that. What else do I want to do? You got one there. So I need to get at least one.
Like, this guy needs to walk over here and pick that up. That's
that's kind of
that's where we're at. Bare minimum of this turn's achievements.
Yeah. Well, he got there, so he's going to go 8.
Oh, stagger.
That's fine. It's going to offset because he's plus 2.
Outside of 3 anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Get wrecked. So I can walk 8, so I'm actually going to walk to here. And is that close enough, or do I got to walk again? I think that's outside of an inch.
Yeah, just.
So I'm just going to say, I onward to there. I'm just going to walk here and just then interact, pick that up, and be done.
Yep, fair, pass.
We'll say I also dropped a scheme, but that's not going to matter. And then what else do I want to do? I'll go with my Oxfordian Mage. Is that another model, or is that me? I forgot about that stupid thing. We'll try to be on site on myself. We'll see if cards want to help me out here.
Nope.
Oh, I do have an insight token. Is that in a duel? Oh, I need a 6 anyways.
Mm.
Freaking lame. Come on, cards. Well, that would have worked. But it didn't. So we're going to go... what do we want to do? I really don't know. X40 Mage really hasn't been great this game. I don't know. I'm just going to say I walk and then I'll walk to like here. Let's walk back here. Walk. There he is. He's good. What a man.
Someone's going to drop 2 scheme markers. Clock on you. That's me. You're bored.
Yeah, it probably doesn't matter, but I'll punch some stuff to make myself feel better.
100%. 100%.
Does Clipper have favorable terrain?
Clipper does not have favorable terrain. Clipper has armor instead.
But he has concealment.
And he has concealment because he's hidden. Hidden tokens are pretty good, it turns out. That's my big takeaway from this game is hidden tokens are pretty good.
Kind of screwing me over here. Does the rune do anything interesting? I can walk, and then I think I try to do that. I don't have a soul stone to get that, though. So... I don't think it matters. Is there anything else I could do there? Rune, where are you? There he is. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Ooh. Oh, that was almost good. That was almost good. That was almost good. Okay, so is there any benefit to that? I don't think so. All right, I guess then what we're going to do... Guess I could do that, but that doesn't do any good. All right, I'm not going to punch anything because it actually doesn't even matter. Okay. I think I could do stuff, but it doesn't matter for us talking out the rest of what we got going on here.
I'm with you. So at the end of this turn, well, so Clipper's going to take a damage just to see if anyone dies. Paul's going to take a damage. I think that's it. Burning falls off. Poison doesn't. I'm going to declare Scout the Rooftops and score 2 VP.
No way. I should have abandoned my scheme 2 schemes ago.
Like, so I need...
Public demonstration would have been good if Sandeep wasn't dead.
I got 2 there.
So, and actually, so I mean, you're going to win the game and that's fine. But I will say, if they're going to make that Gammon summoning an opposed duel, it needs to be stat 6. Stat 5 just sucks.
Yeah, no, yeah, like... Especially for a master level action.
Like, well, not only that, it went from, okay, there are Gammon everywhere to, okay, I think I summoned 1 Gammon the entire game.
Like, I can see the argument for stat 5 on Kandara. Because she's not a master. I guess you only have to tie is probably the logic there. You don't have to succeed. But certainly on Sandeep, that should probably be a 6. I think that's...
Oh, yeah, well, because that's his thing, right? It's like, I'm going to summon a bunch of Gammon and do things, and when you're because, dude, even against your trap, I couldn't get a Gammon off of that.
Yeah.
On 2 attempts against its willpower. So I mean, it's not. It's like it's not bad. Like the crew is very. And honestly, I didn't play it optimal either because my whole goal was to get
trying shit out.
Well, not only that, but I was like, I don't care what's going to happen in this game. I'm going to get all the golems on the board, and I did.
And it was terrifying.
However, one of those was from Sandeep dying, which I would have preferred not to. But
yeah. It's like with Clipper's gun and Squealers have the same gun. Weirdly. It's like the whole point of it, I think, is they're trying to make a gun that isn't penalized by cover. But instead of writing this gun ignores cover, it's this gun is +1 damage if you're within an inch of terrain. Which means
I will say favorable terrain is pretty ridiculous.
Favorable terrain is real good. Favorable terrain is real good. And that's where Bass 1 when do you take Bass 1 over Bass 2? When you need to live, and recover evidence is the you need to live game. So that did work out quite nicely because badge tokens are also hard to kill. So when you were when you were swarming on Rykart, I'm like, well, Rykart at 2 HP takes 4 AP to kill minimum, and he's on 9.
Yes, he does.
So my boy's living, no matter what. Bernadette is a pretty good scheme runner. Like, she was here and just ran up to like here and scored Ensnare by herself on turn 1. I was like, oh shit, that's a thing. And that was without like hastened or anything like that. So she's a pretty good little totem. Bass 1 is just a punch bunny.
Yeah, I mean he did some decent work. He took care of the goal.
He's got a 3-inch aura of concealment around him that does nothing. Like versus your crew, because you're not really doing ranged attacks against him. But you know, it's pretty good if you have friendlies near him, because they gain concealment from his aura, which means they gain cover from his aura too, which is real good.
Yeah, and after Sandeep died, I should have just abandoned public demo.
Yes,
but I wasn't expecting Rykart just to sit here. I was like, oh yeah, he's going to come back in maybe, and he didn't. I was like, okay, well, yeah, I guess we're just going to focus on figuring out what this crew does.
That's it. It's kind of like, I've scored frame job with him. I can sit here and just throw scheme markers on top of a pillar for scout the rooftops. That'll probably do. That's, you know, I'll get 3 VP out of it.
I probably should have just. Yeah, I probably should have just switched to Assassinate and just scored it on Paul.
Yes. Yeah, because he's a unique model with victim stats. Yeah, cool. Oh, thanks for the game, man. I really appreciate it. Your unpack is terrifying. Especially for like...
Yeah, it was good, but like I said, it's just... So in this, I probably would have taken the other Sandeep in this strategy specifically.
Yes, yeah, because you gave up a lot of markers through just doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't... And even if I could summon Gammon a lot easier, you still don't really want to do it because you're just giving it for your opponent.
Yep.
So
yeah, that makes sense. Perfect. Right, I'm gonna go do my day. Naturally, I think we'll probably talk for the next 8 hours over Discord as we usually do, and pulling the game apart, which will be a pleasure. Pete, absolute pleasure to have you on as always. Thank you very much for the game. Very enjoyable. I would say, like, here's the point to plug stuff, but everyone knows who you are and what you do, so...
Yeah, plus I already plugged it when you were going for tea, so
nice.
Yeah, just check out the Wire podcast.
And you should be a Patreon. Just, you know, throw him a buck. Pete puts out more...
Patrons get lots of extra content, so...
Pete puts out more content than every other content provider combined, so give him $1. And until next time...
Dance for your dollar.
That's it. Until next time, handy viewers, such as you are... I need a better outro.
Oh my God. Becky, look at his beard. It's just so beard.
Oh, beard!